In this video, boys, we're going to be talking about the huge market crash that is happening right now in NBA 2K25 My Team due to the new Festival of Champions dropping yesterday, and also a crazy champion set that did release yesterday as well with the first GOAT cards and packs. And that's a huge reason why obviously the market is dropping a ton. We also got 3 new invincibles. We got 3 crazy 100 overalls in Kevin Durant, Giannis, and LeBron. These cards are super expensive and also very, very good. So the market has dropped quite a bit for Dark Matters, 100 overalls. Even some invincible cards are starting to see go down a little bit in price. I mean, I don't really know too much about the invincible market, but I don't know if Dr. J has been around a million MT in quite some time. And I think that's probably due to Cedric Maxwell being really, really good at the shooting guard position. Even Rudy Gay, I know he's dropping in price as well. A couple crazy souped up ones, so we can't really see the price, you know, for those specific cards. But I've also seen Glenn Rice, he's starting to go down. I think the shooting guard market specifically is going down a ton with cards like Cedric Maxwell and Richard Jefferson dropping for free, because Cedric Maxwell is a free version of Glenn Rice. He is pretty much Glenn Rice, but for free in the summer festival, or not summer festival, in the Festival of Champions exchanges. Like if we go over to Cedric Maxwell, this card is insanely good and he's only 30 dark matter pieces. You get 24 for free if you just log in and type in that locker code, which I'll go ahead and show you guys here real quick, just because I know people are probably going to ask if I don't show this. So this is the locker code I'm talking about. You type it in, you get a free Go piece. You downgrade that Go piece into 24 dark matters, and you're very close to getting Cedric Maxwell. So I think the shooting guard market has gone down a ton, but we've also seen the first 100 overall buy now in this game, which is Tony Parker. Now it makes sense because obviously I feel like today, guys, was probably one of the most Rip Friday drops in a while. Not even because it was a festival, because of the fact that there was a GOAT card impact, which was MJ, Invincible Curry, Kevin Durant, Invincible Kristaps, Giannis, LeBron, 100 overalls. Like the drop had so many big names in it, and also you have 100 overall topper pack, which means I know it's on an equal chance, but like you have a 3 out of 4 chance. Again, I know Tony Parker obviously has a much more common pull rate, 1000%. I understand that, but what I'm saying is like you can easily pull a Giannis, you can easily pull a Kevin Durant, you can pull a LeBron. So people see that and they know they get a guaranteed 100 overall topper in each 51 pack box. A lot of people are going to be enticed to open up these packs a ton to try to pull a LeBron, a Giannis, a KD in that topper pack specifically, and also for the other cards as well, including GOAT Jordan. So that's why Tony Parker is a buy now price, because he's really not that good, but also because I'm sure those boxes were ripped like absolutely crazy. But if we look at the 100 overall market, it's definitely gone down as well. I mean, just all the 100 overalls in general are starting to go down a ton in price. I just saw Glenn Rice and for like what, 700k or lower. I mean, those cards are down a ton. If we look at the lowest dark matters, they're actually dropping in price as well. If we go take a look at the lowest dark matter, I think it's like under 25k. You can see dark matters are starting to get close to 20,000 MT, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a dark matter around a 20k MT. I told you guys dark matters are going to start going down to like 10 to 15k in, you know, a very short time. Like honestly, I could see that. Yeah, you got Monte Ellis here for 21k. I mean, the market is down across the board, whether it's for 100 overalls, dark matters, even some invincibles. Obviously the Galaxy Opals are down in price. You look at cards like Denny, he's now become a buy now. He was always like 150 plus. Now Denny is down to I think about like 95k ish. So he's not like much below a buy now price, but he's definitely a buy now, which is something that you love to see if you want to buy Denny. Bogut went down a crazy amount, but that's not due to the, you know, packs dropping. That's due to the fact that he got put into the festival for 1 Galaxy Opal piece, and you can exchange for this card and also most spades as the dynamic duo. So a lot of people have done that and got this card for completely free. Again, 1 Galaxy Opal piece to get Andrew Bogut. That's a big reason why this card has gone down a ton in price. So I mean, just go get this card in the festival if you really want him. But if we take a look at Galaxy Opals across the board, you got Bazelis, he's dropping, you know, below 30k. Even if we go look at Galaxy Opal Wemby, this is another card that is dropping. Now the center market probably isn't going down as much. So if we look at cards like, you know, Mark Eden, Dikembe Mutombo, these cards I could still see staying up in price, because I don't know what's going on in 2K's mind. I don't know what kind of, you know, scheduling content they have like team wise. I don't know what they're thinking. But if we look at the last content drops, right, and if we go look at the drops champions, tell me one center card that is like actually a dark matter or higher. I mean, Chris Anderson's a power forward, right? He's 6'10". No one's really running this card at center. There is not. And again, Thiago Splitter, he's a pink diamond, but also most people probably running this card at power forward. if they're going to use a pink diamond in June, right? That's like a new card that's not that good. So what I'm saying is like, look, no 100, or sorry, no centers here. Even if we go to the invincibles from today, I guess Kristaps. But what I'm saying is there's no like dark matters or 100 overalls that have been centers. Yes, Embiid, but I feel like a lot of people again run Embiid at power forward. Like what I'm trying to say is we haven't got, you know, a 7'2" Dikembe Mutombo who can play center, a 7'4" Mark Eden, right? We did get Artis Gilmore, but it feels like the center drought is kind of happening and there's just not a lot of centers. Also, if we go to the Festival of Champions and we take a look at these cards, small forward, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, point guard, small forward, power forward, shooting guard, point guard, small forward, shooting guard. Like, where are the centers? The only center in the festival damn near is Channing Frye, who again is not bad, but he's a pink diamond card. Where are the dark matter centers? Where are the 100 overall centers that people can actually grind for? So yes, the center market probably hasn't dropped too much. So if you have a Dikembe Mutombo, Mark Eden, those cards have definitely stayed up in value. But I feel like the shooting guard market has gone down a ton. Even if we look at some good dark matters like AK, I know he's dropped below a buy now price. I mean, we can see he's down to like 85k. Again, this card's so good at the small forward position. Luol Deng, he's always been a buy now, but he's maybe even gone down more in price. How much is he? Yeah, he's down to like 70k. That is insane for Luol Deng. I wouldn't be surprised if Sar's a buy now price. Cards like Sar, cards like Franz, I could see potentially getting close to that buy now price. I do want to see if Franz definitely did because he's a shooting guard. Yeah, shooting guard market is absolutely cooked. Like, is Amen Thompson a buy now? I wouldn't be surprised if Amen Thompson is either close to a buy now or is actually a buy now price. The shooting guard market has been absolutely cooked. So if you guys want to buy shooting guards, right now is a great time to do so. And if you want to buy cards in general, I think right now is a great time to do so. Just with the market, I mean, yeah, Amen Thompson doesn't look like he's a buy now, but I do believe he's very close to that buy now price tag. I want to talk about Beasley. I've seen this card go for, you know, extremely low prices as well. So I do think, you know, the market's going to rise back up a little bit on Sunday. You know, tomorrow when you guys are seeing this video, I'm recording it Friday night, but I do think the market's going to go back up a little bit. But what I'm saying is the market's going to continue to drop every single week. So if you guys want to sell cards, I wanted to make this video to let you guys know that yes, there's a market crash happening right now, and probably on Saturday when you guys are seeing this, you know, later in the day, the market's still going to be fairly low. But what you guys should be doing is, if you guys have cards you've wanted to sell for a while, sell either Sunday night or sell Monday, right? I think that's a great time to sell, you know, get off your expensive cards, because again, next week it's going to be another festival. There's going to be more Hall of Fame boxes in the game. There's going to be another GOAT cards and packs, right? And the market's just going to continue to go down and down pretty much from here on out. I think over time, the market, we're just going to see a huge like trend downward. The market might spike back up a little bit Sundays and Mondays, and you know, Saturdays before King of the Courts, we'll see a little bit of a trend upward, but we're not going to see like a huge market rise. I think just gradually over time, might go like a little bit up, quite a bit down on Friday, you know, Thursday night, Friday, a little bit up on Sunday, Monday, crazy down on, you know what I mean? So like over time, the market's going to drop quite a bit over the next couple weeks and month, because in a month's time, guys, we're going to be in the almost middle of July. Most people aren't playing this game in the middle of July. So we only have about a month left in 2K, you know, when it comes to the 2K cycle. That means we're going to be getting these crazy, you know, cards that go for like 50k. Like, you're gonna be able to get these cards that are insane for 50k in less than a month's time. That's just what happens in the 2K cycle. So yeah, I do think right now is a great time to sell. Not right now, sorry, like Sunday, Monday is a great time to sell your cards. If you want to buy some cards, you could do it now. I think you have to pick and choose smartly with who you want to buy and who's going to actually retain, you know, good value. For example, don't buy a card like Shea because he might get that free, you know, invincible card. This is just not a good buy in my personal opinion. Cards that are undersized, they're never really good buys in this game at this point in the year. So try to buy cards that actually have heights and that might have good longevity. Like Dikembe Mutombo, he's going to have good longevity. He's 7'2" at power forward with a really good jump shot, great defensively. This card's going to be usable. Now, he might go down quite a bit in price, but this card's going to be usable till pretty much end game. He's a 7'2" power forward with a great jump shot, perfect stats and badges. There's really not much better you can do besides give him like the best dribble sigs in the game, which yes, at some point we're going to get to that point where power forwards are going to all have like the end game sigs, even at the dark matter tier. But I'm just saying, if you're going to buy cards, you know, while the market's a bit low right now, try to pick and choose wisely and don't just, you know, buy the most expensive cards in this game and just spend all of your MT, because again, over time the market's going to gradually keep going down on Thursdays, on Fridays, once we keep getting these go cards and crazy cards and packs. But I think specifically because of how good this drop was, with 100 overall Giannis, 100 overall LeBron, 100 overall Kevin Durant, obviously the festival dropping, the first go card and packs dropping, the market is definitely down, you you know, Thursday night, today, and then obviously Saturday. Not during King of the Courts or before King of the Court. The market always spikes back up. But when you guys are seeing this video later in the day, I don't know when I'm posting it, but the market will still be a little bit lower on Saturday. So I think right now could be a good time to buy. But again, if you want to sell cards, wait till Sunday or wait till Monday. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Let me know what you guys think about the market right now and what you guys are doing at the market. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.